Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to another redstone video. Today we are going to be making a fully automatic dun dun dun. Today we're going to be making something pretty simple. So as you can see, we got the fully automatic bamboo slash sugarcane farm here. But today we are going to be making a super smelter. So for that, what you will need is, this time I'm not gonna give out that list. It was so hard last time, and I had to make that thing really small. Okay, we're not gonna do the list this time. You'll need a lot of redstone repeaters. You'll need redstone dust, which I already have. You'll need powered rails. You'll need normal rails. You'll need a building block. You'll need a furnace. You'll need a hopper. You'll need a minecart with chest. You'll need a minecart with hopper. You will also need alright, you'll also need a chest. So the super smelter goes like this. Go across, placing in as many furnaces as you want. I'm going to do we are going to do a lot of furnaces. And they all need to be facing one direction. So just place in a lot. This is how many I'm gonna do. So now that we got all of our furnaces in place, one with it. We'll also need a block of redstone. So let's go grab that. We will put this one in our inventory because we don't need it yet. Then, to start off, we are going to get the depositing system in place. So, how this is going to work is, so you'll want to build up a small room for the chest, for the input and output chest. It should be just about this big. Yeah, it should be just about this big, and it should look something like this. It should be 3 blocks tall, and then 1 block for the roof, and you will see why in a bit. And so, yeah, but let's get this. Just gotta keep placing the blocks. And so this is going to be a decently short redstone video. It's not going to be one of my shortest. And then, so your finished room should look something like this. Your finished room. Of course, we are going to, so in this world, let me do something real quick. There we go. And you'll need this. Don't worry, I'm not doing anything important. Okay, good. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just making it so that we don't have to put any torches and waste valuable inventory room. There we go. Okay. Now that we got that, so this is what it's going to look. This is what your thing is going to look like. You're going to have a. Alright, you're also going to need some hoppers. So let's grab us a hopper, and for now you'll need a double chest here, and underneath it you'll need a hopper. So let's just get that, and then let's go around to the other side. Dig down. There we go. Good. So now that we got the hopper, now we need to make the minecart loading station. This is honestly a really easy station to make. It might be harder if you're new to Minecraft, but shouldn't be that bad. So this station is pretty simple. Not too much technical redstone bits to it. Let's grab our building block instead of the command block. Okay, there's not too much technical redstoney bits to this part. It's honestly really simple and I love it. But so let's grab the redstone block. And so pretty much, we don't need hopper right now. Oh, you are also going to need a detector rail. And so then we put curve here, and then down, down, and then this is going to be a normal rail, and then this is going to be powered rail, normal rail, normal rail, normal rail, powered rail, powered rail, powered rail, powered rail. Okay, good. So now that we've got this, what we need to do is, so this one needs to be powered, and this one needs to be powered. This one also needs to be powered, but this one down here, do not power it. If you do, you will cause problems in the system. So let's grab us a little hopper. Then we want that to be facing into the tracks. Then that one goes down there. Good. So now we got this. And this is good and all, but it can be better. So we get this redstone signal, and what we do is, so we have this is where our detector rail will come in handy. So we have a detector rail right here. And that is going to link up to some redstone dust with repeaters on 4 ticks. You want 4 tick repeaters so that they will slow down the signal a lot. And you want a lot of these things. Because the more of these you have, the more efficient this thing is going to be. So, you want to put a lot of these things down. Oh, and for this right here, this minecart rail is going to be turned around. You're going to have it run over like that. And then it is going to go over like this and hook up to there. You're going to have these be powered rails. Yeah, and you're going to have this be a powered rail. And then you put a block of redstone right there. Good. So this is already looking crazy. And it's supposed to look crazy. So we got this all in place. Got a lot of the redstone dust, but uh-oh, this won't fit. So let's remove this and just make that normal rails. Okay, so now we are going to keep doing these 4 tick repeaters. and it is completely up to you when you think you have done enough. I'm going to do just this many. Just a lot of 4-tick repeaters. Good. And then, now that we've gotten enough 4-tick repeaters, the redstone signal will go down and connect there. Now, we just need to connect all of these 4-tick repeaters together with a lot of redstone dust. There we go. Good. So now, what this will do is it will hold the minecart in place right there for it to be all loaded up with stuff. So now we need to do a test run. So this is going to be where the minecart with chest comes in. Let's see. So let's grab us some powered rails right here, and we're just going to make it because it's going to be coming in decently fast. So let's see. Now, it is in line to be loaded, but it looks like, and then you'll see the redstone line will make it get sent off again. So what we need to do now is, it is pretty simple. So this redstone line right here so this minecart rail right here needs to be hooked up. So we're just going to use powered rails. You can use normal rails as long as the minecart's actually going fast. And then you want to connect this up. It's a pretty simple thing that I use, and I really like it. Like, it works really, really, really well. And so pretty much we take this, and so this one, we put this as a powered rail and redstone block here, and then you want the minecart to be going a pretty decent speed right here, so you want this to be a lot of powered rails. So the minecart's going to go around here, and then it's going to go there. And so right here, what we do is we go like this. And then we do that. So now what we should be seeing is now if we get, so now the minecart will shoot off this way. So we can put some powered rails there. And now, as you can see, so the minecart will end up back here. So let's grab some stuff and throw it in the chest. Right now, we're just going to use stone. So we middle click it and then get a lot of stone into the chest by holding down middle click. So we got a lot of stone. Now, we put the minecart right here, give it a nice push. Right, we need to power this. Okay, now we can do it for real. Put it there, give it a nice push. And then you can see that the minecart is filling up with stone. And as soon as the redstone signal comes through, you'll see the minecart get sent off, and then it should come back right here. Now we have 24 stone, meaning we want to have as many stone in there as furnaces. So we have more than 24 furnaces. So it is time to continue with this because it is not fast enough, because it is not slow enough. So right, this one's gonna have to be on the outside. Okay. So we want it to be held here for a while. Wait a minute, does this work? Will it go through 2 repeaters at once? So as you can see, it's got a pretty long waiting time. But will it go through 2 repeaters? It does. Okay, so Okay, well, I just want that because it used to not do that. So that's pretty exciting. Okay. Let's try this again. So, we got 24 stone in that one. That time, how much will we get this time? As you can see, it's waiting, filling up with a lot of stone. As the redstone pulse goes through, hopefully it will go through all of those. Yes, it does. And how much stone did we get? 38 stone. That's more like it. Okay, now that we got this, it's a pretty simple thing. All we gotta do now is just hook it up. So, how we're going to do that is we need to put hoppers on top of the furnaces, like this. And it's a lot of hoppers, but it'll be worth it. And we're going to fill the furnace with blaze rods right now. You can use whatever fuel source you want. Just be warned though, if you're using bamboo or kelp or something that burns very fast, you need to have a extremely fast farm producing it in order for it to work. So, yeah, you're gonna have to use a pretty fast farm if you're going to use any fuel source like that. And then over here, now we need our building block again. So, what are we going to do for that? You just grab our stone, put it here, and then, or no, that doesn't work, so we do 2 stone. And then what we do is we just put powered rails over all of this. Also, if you hold down shift and space at the same time while in creative mode, you stay at the same height. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's how I'm placing these on top of the hoppers. For any of you who are wondering, then we just gotta put this down there with a. And so we're actually not going to do that, because what we are going to do is a pretty simple method, but it works really, really well. So we put that up there, get this as a rail, and then we have this come around, like that. You've probably done this before if you like doing technical bits with redstone in Minecraft. No, not redstone, so this must be rails. Because there's a pretty simple thing, and if you put a piece of redstone right there, then that just powers it all. It's perfect. But so then what you want to do is, because this will overshoot. Not always, but sometimes. And you want to be safe about it, or else you will end up losing all of your valuable iron or gold ore that you want to be smelted, or all of your food that hasn't quite been smelted yet. So now, and to power these rails, use something like this, and it will work pretty well. And you want to do it on the front of the furnace, and you'll see why in a minute. But so, block, place the redstone, and then you remove the block, and then over here, you do the same thing. And this will not power the furnace. And then this will not do anything. So then you just wrap it around and connect it to that. So I'm going to connect this one up real quick. So let's do that. And then we will put a powered rail here just to keep it from causing problems if something goes on. That. more powered rails for this design, or else it might not work because it'll be too slow. And so then you bring this around and have it wrap around there. But now you're wondering, well, how do I power this? Same thing as last time. If you didn't pick that up, then why? But so you just power it like that. And make sure that every powered rail is powered, or else you're not going to have a very fun day. So we got all this, and then we need to get an, unless you have this hooked up to a farm, you need an input chest in here. So we are going to get us an input chest. So this is going to be the output chest right here. So let's break that stone. Oh, yes, good. So the output chest goes there. The input chest, however, so you already have one input chest, right? But so you need not one, but two input chests. Now, if you're wondering, why do I need this many input chests? Well, that's because this one's for fuel. Except it doesn't go there because I forgot. Okay. Yeah, you want your second input chest to be right there. That one's going to be the fuel chest. And so it's going to do the same thing. We're going to do a hopper timer for this one. Not a hopper timer, but we are going to do a timer for this one. It's not going to be nearly as long as the other timer. The other timer was a bit excessive. This timer is going to be a lot shorter. But yeah, so good. So now what we need to do is like that, because this is going to okay, so this is going to be where the rails go. And so we want this, so these rails, they need to be going downhill, or else it does not work one bit. So these rails need to be going downhill, and we want it to, let's see, so let's put that downhill rail there. No, we'll have the downhill rail be right there. Okay, good. So this is going to be where it stops. Then the hopper is going to go and feed into there. And so this one's going to be pretty much the same one. It's going to be slightly different though, because we're going to be powering a block instead. Well, because we have to power a block to make this one work. See, we need to power this block right here in order for it to work. So let's mine out the little area. We want that to be a pretty decently high tick repeater. And so this, now what we can do here is put a block down there and then just have this be powered rails. And then if you're wondering, well, how this doesn't make any sense, how does the minecart get back on? Well, that's a pretty simple thing. That is actually really simple because you just do this. And so you just have them go up, and then you have it go over like that. And yeah. So now what we should be able to do is, so this one goes over, this one, powered rail, powered rail, powered rail, 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 and then we'll have to break into this invention just a tiny bit. But yeah, so this one is going to be going like that. And this might look very complex, and that's because it is pretty complex. But so, how we are going to do this is, so this rail right here is going to be the detector rail. Ah, great. I put my detector rail back. Okay, got a new detector rail. Our detector rail goes here. And what that will do is it'll detect it and then start the redstone signal. So, we need this block to be moved. And there, that's my dog barking. Wow, this farm just activated. That's exciting. But yeah, so pretty much how this is going to work is, so this one's going to have to be turned away just because of how it's going to come back up, and then it's just going to shoot over, and the minecart is going to hit that, fall, and you want to build up a wall there, and there, and there, like that. Get that wall all built up. Then you want this to go through, over, and then you want to bring it up over here. So once you got that all done, you're going to put a piece of redstone dust right here. Then you're going to put a 4-tick repeater. Then redstone dust, redstone dust, redstone dust. Except you don't want to hook it up to that, so that was a mistake. Then you want to put a 4-tick repeater going like that. And then you want to put redstone dust there. Then you put redstone dust there. And then you just gotta link that up. Like that. And you are going to want to add one 4-tick repeater here and a 4-tick repeater here. So now that we have all that covered, time for the test run. So for the test run on this, we are going to put some, we'll just put the 4 bamboo in, and then this one is going to be a minecart with chest, not a minecart with hopper. And so we put in, push it. Uh-oh. It doesn't load up. Wait a minute. Okay, looks like I was not being very smart there. We need to do this. Okay, but it looks like it did not work the first time, so don't worry. It's not gonna always not work unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong. This one we're going to have to power from the side. Ah, great, where's mine? Ugh, I keep losing items everywhere. Okay. So now that we got that, this one has to be a powered rail. That breaks. So now what we should see now, and that's why you always test it. Yes, it pokes right there, gets all the bamboo in. Where's the redstone signal getting stuck? Could it be here? Oh. Well, that was quite simple of a fix. Hopefully it worked. Let's go try this again. So, because we already got the bamboo in there, I'm just going to do that. And so now what we should see is it will go off, and then get sent, come back, launch up, go down, go around, and yes. So, it does what it's supposed to do. And it loads it, and it gets plenty of time to load in. So now, all we need to do is link this up all the way over there. So I'm going to start linking it from this way, and it's just going to require a lot of powered rails. There we go, got that all going. And good. So now, if we put, so now the thing will start actually filling up once we put the furnaces there, but, so this is the spot where all the stuff's going to come into. So we need to make it so that the stuff actually is able to come in. So we're going to have the minecart. So this minecart is also going to end up stopping. And it is also going to stop on a downhill. And so, because this side's going to be powered, the other side, not so much. But so we got that. But then this one, what it's going to do is it is going to have an uphill, more of downhill, and it's going to stop on that downhill. Except that needs to be changed to a normal rail, and then this is powered rail, and then it comes down. There we go, good. And then this goes down. And then if you're wondering why I'm bringing it under the ground, these are furnaces that are on ground level. So if that doesn't give you the answer, then you need to actually resort, then I don't know what you should do. But hopefully this all makes sense to you and this will make a good YouTube video. If it doesn't, then I did a bad job of explaining it. But so yeah, right now we are just going to keep on breaking these, and then we place in the powered rails that will go underneath the furnaces. This is where you use the minecart with hopper. Do not use a minecart with chest here. It won't work. What the? Okay, let's try putting that over there. Wait a minute. What is going on here? There we go. Now it's working. And so now you just want to go along, placing in all of your powered rails at the bottom. Just run along like this, placing in the powered rails. Like so. Then you want to make it loop around and then do the same thing over here with powered rails. Then you do the same thing with powered rails there. And then you do powered rail, normal rail, normal rail, normal rail. And then that becomes powered, that gets powered, and you want all these things to be powered, so that gets powered, that gets powered, and that gets powered, then that gets powered, that gets powered. I really hope that this isn't breaking any hoppers. That gets powered. If this ends up breaking hoppers, then I'm gonna have to put them underneath the rails, which wouldn't be too hard, it'll just be annoying. Okay, good. So now, all we need to do is put the detector rail down, and the detector rail is going to go right here. So why not? Detector rail, redstone dust, Forticapedo, 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 redstone dust, Forticapedo, Forticapedo, Forticapedo. Then we just need to build up to where it's going to be stopping. So we're gonna have that go around and up. Yes, good, good, good. And then that's going to go there. And then if we run a repeater signal in there with Vortex, there we go. And then we need one more repeater here just to strengthen the signal. Okay, good. So now this should all be working. Now we just gotta place the minecart. Ah, great. Okay, not gonna be working because certain furnaces are never gonna turn on because they're not gonna have any fuel and it's gonna clog the system. So let's head down to the bottom to start placing them in properly. There we go. Now that we got that all in place, let's give this a tester with the minecart chest just because it's what I have in my inventory. So we have that go, and then it will pause, and then go out again. And then if this is a minecart with hopper, it'll be collecting everything, and it then comes back. Good, so that works. Now, there is still some more stuff that we have to do though. Actually, I think that we might have gotten this thing all worked out and good. So, let's give it the initial test. Except we first, so, This one is the item distributor. This thing needs to be minecart with chest. And then fuel distributor. This thing also needs to be minecart with chest. Then we need to grab us a minecart with hopper. And that is going to go along under the collection area. So that thing goes along under the collection area. Now, if we load this with, if we get lasers, and so this is where items are going to be coming in. This is where we put the fuel. So let's fill this thing up entirely with nothing but blaze rods. Just completely stuff the chest full of them. Then over here, as you can see, stone. And what we should be seeing is if I fill this thing up with stone, we'll be getting smooth stone out of it. So we got an entire double chest full of stone. Then if I go through over here, let's just fill up that. Let's just fill that one up over at it. So now as you can see, we're just giving this a jump stone. We're not doing anything else, just jump stoning it. And that's kind of all that we're doing here. And then this gets filled in. That, and so now what we should be seeing is if everything is working properly, we should be seeing the okay. Fixed a redstone signal problem. Looks like we put that thing on the wrong spot. Now if we remember to put the minecart with the chest here, we should be seeing it running around. We forgot to put a rail. Okay, that solves that problem. Let's grab the minecart with chest. Unless we didn't have one. Good. Okay, so put that there, and then we watch it run off, collecting all the fuel that we will need. So now, as you can see, is we open this up, it gets stone in it, then the fuel cart comes along, and it's going to go across there, and then it will fill this one, and then we should be seeing a blaze rod get distributed. Except, why is no blaze? Is it distributing a blaze rod? Not distributing a blaze rod. Does this thing have any blaze? Does it? Okay, so it collects blaze rods. That one has no blaze rods. Oh, I see. Okay, so it does take a little while to warm up, but as you can see, we got blaze rods in a mold and smooth stone. And then, any second now, wait for it. Boom, the smooth stone gets taken away. And so now, if we head over here after both of these things coincide. No, they don't. Okay. So we're just going to jumpstart this a bit and just fill it up with some blaze rods. And then say send it back over, and boom! Every furnace that it runs over gets lit. Because it all has a blaze rod in it. And so now if we go in here, you can see smooth stone is getting sent through, and we are getting all the blaze rods. And you can see that that thing is going through properly, it's all working. So yeah, I think that that's going to be the end of today's episode, so see you guys in a bit, and